Okay, so the developer of this game sent me a copy to check out. The developer goes by the name of Oleoni Games, and I believe they are from Brazil. So yeah, let's check out their game. So I was recommended a few games, and naturally enough, I was most interested in the Submarine game. For some reason, I kind of like submarine themed games. And yeah, this is a homebrew for the... Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no, the enemy won't respawn. Okay. So yeah, this is a homebrew for the Atari 2600. And it's a very simple premise. You must progress to the next screen and avoid what looks like an octopus, I think, or some kind of underwater arachnid. I think the manual actually explains what the enemy is, but okay, so yeah, your mission is basically to rescue the scientists who are trapped in the depths of the sea. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, the homebrew scene for Atari 2600. I was just searching on YouTube to see if this game, or games by this developer, had been covered by anybody else, just to see, just out of interest. And yeah, there was another page who, I think Retro Bliss, I think is the channel, also covered some of the games developed by Oleoni Games. And yeah, and they were just chatting about the homebrew scene and how difficult it can be for smaller... Okay, I died there. But yeah, how difficult it can be for smaller devs to get their games out there. So I like the concept of this game, so I don't mind sharing some gameplay, and I think it's a neat idea. There's room for improvement, don't get me wrong. I think the sound design could be better, although I think I read on the Atari Age thread for the game that they were limited by the file size. But yeah, maybe for a different Atari system you could flesh out this idea and add in some more sound effects. Like when you shoot your torpedo, it would be nice to have a sound effect. I don't think there's one. Oh no, you can't shoot when there's no enemies on screen. So yeah, if you hit the wall, you will... the screen will reset, basically. And I think you have a certain amount of attempts or lives. But yeah, I also have a few more Submarine games lined up for the Pico 8 fantasy console. I actually found a bunch of Submarine shooters, so I'm going to check out those games as well. So keep an eye out for those if you like these kind of nautical themed retro games. Okay, so we won. So yeah, basically, let's run it through again. If I can. I might pause it and then I'll... Actually, I can just switch to window capture here. Okay. And when I reboot the game, it should reappear. Alright, so we're back in, I think. So let's go down the right path, because I know it's like a false exit. But I wonder, do you have enough time to shoot the enemy? So I can shoot that guy. Oh, maybe not. Let's try that again. 1 2 1 2. Okay, yeah, my mic is good now. I could probably clip that on YouTube. if my mic just has dropped, or did drop during that transition. Right, let's see if we can take out the enemy. Oh, no, I don't think you can. So it's like a false exit. So let's run it through one more time. Okay, nice. But yeah, it's a very simple concept. I do like the simplicity of these games, even if it's not like... if the gameplay is very one-dimensional. Okay. I suppose it would be interesting if you could increase the speed of your descent. Then it would be more difficult to avoid the caverns and the walls, or the walls of the caves that you're trying to navigate. So this will, yeah, that progresses you to the next screen. It's kind of like, I played Minigun Miner, and that's where you have to carve out your own path down when you collect items and stuff. This is kind of like that. I mean, in Minigun Miner you can't touch the sides or the walls, but this is like your path is already carved for you and you just have to navigate the path. Alright, I don't remember. Did we definitely play this part? Oh yeah, I did. But yeah, I wish the dev of this game and many other Atari games for the 2600, I wish them the best of luck with their efforts. So hopefully I helped by just covering the gameplay, and I'll share some shorts as well, which might help promote the game. And there may be demos and stuff people can check out if you search on Atari Age. Okay, I hit the wall. If you search for Oleoni games on Atari Age. So yeah, there's some cool kind of simple homebrews that have some interesting concepts. Not as fleshed out or developed, I think, as some of the previous homebrews I've played, but that's fine. It's not really a competition to see who can make the most complicated game or anything. It is a kind of an art form, right? So I think this is cool. Alright, so I think this is the final screen, potentially. So yeah, this will be a nice segue into the collection of submarine shooters that I found. Or just, they're not all shooters actually, some of them are similar to this actually, more kind of rescue games, but yeah, so keep an eye out for more submarine or underwater themed retro games on the Pico 8 fantasy console. So I will be moving on from Atari briefly. I will return to Atari systems, but yeah, I'm going to return to the Pico 8 fantasy console for a couple of videos, I think. So yeah, that's Submarine Rescue for the Atari 2600. Thank you to the developer for sending me a copy. And yeah, thank you for watching.